Hello everybody. Um this video right here is my introduction. Go ahead. To a group I have joined of wonderful people. The group is called Lupus Warriors. And being as though I'm in my mind I can make a video better than I can type out all that I have to say as an intro. I decided to make a video about it. You can sit back, relax, don't have to strain your eyes. You can turn away, you can still hear it going, you know. So here's me. About 8, 9 years ago, um I was living in a house. It was just a bunch of people. Um, it was actually my children's father's people. There was me, him, his mom's boyfriend, and his brother's girlfriend. So yeah, it was a packed house. Now the brother and the brother's girlfriend weren't the most hygienic people. I had developed a fungal rash underneath my armpit first. And in the course of treating that is when I noticed my first circular patch of missing hair. I thought it maybe it'd be this fungal too, that the child used my brush or something like that. But still, being as though that I still had a full head of hair around it, I just let it go. For many, as you can tell, I'm being just diagnosed in November, so this went on a very long time. Um, in late 2008 and into 2009, I said that I need to get my health in order and get all these issues resolved with my health because I have children. Um, at that point, I weighed a good 365 pounds. And my first step back into health um, was the gastric bypass. I had gastric bypass surgery December 7th of '09. Excuse me. Well, I'm sorry, but meanwhile, through the 8 years up until my surgery in December of '09, it was spreading and getting brighter. And I would always itch it. It just always itch like I don't know what. And it still does for that matter, but still. So I had my gastric bypass in 2009. Um, like I said, I was trying to get my health issues resolved, and with having that surgery, it brought some of the other things that I was going through to a less threatening mark. Now, last year in 2011, um, like I said, I was diagnosed in November. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's medicine. I just pause and trying to collect my thoughts. I do apologize. I'm not sure where to start. Well, end of school year last year, I was dealing with severe side, shoulder, hip pain, and it actually landed me in a hospital. And I was told it was a bowel obstruction. Oh, it's common because you had that gastric bypass. Da 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 da. It was all well and good. They had me on liquids and IV fluids and stuff, and it passed on its own. A month and a half later, I'm back in again. Jeez, same thing. Another bowel obstruction. And I had one in, wait a minute, July, September, October. Was I in the hospital once or twice? Oh no, I was in there 3 times. The first time they didn't see a bowel obstruction, but I was in so much pain. They said it was some kind of infection, and they gave me some medication. The second time it was a bowel obstruction. The third time they said it was a bowel obstruction. And I went to my surgeon. Had a follow-up appointment with my surgeon. He set me up with the to get a CAT scan. Excuse me, of that area. Um, and seen absolutely nothing, no scar tissue, nothing like that. Which brings me to what I wanted to say is I really do think that it might have been a flare up in that region that caused the stuff that I was going through. I mentioned that in another video. So dealt with that, dealt with that, and I went to my primary care. I'm sorry, I went to my primary care in between all that because, like I said, it's itchy. It's just like all giddy up, and I I was trying to explain it to her, and I really wanted her to see it. And she was like, "Oh, it's just nothing but da 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 da. Here, take these pills. Blah 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 blah." I felt I didn't feel right getting the pills. I took the pills because maybe she did know best. You know, she's a doctor. But when I started taking them, I see no results, and it's almost seeming like it's doing more harm than good. I stopped taking them. Yes, I didn't follow up with immediate treatment, but after it got to a point where you could see it right here, it was like thin enough here that you could see into the scalp, because at this point it covers that much of my head, top of my head, and it's points on this side and this side where it is too. So I look up a dermatologist that's covered by my insurance, and I go to see the dermatologist, and right off the bat, they let me see. That looks like lupus. And, you know, biopsy, blood work, and such. It wound up being more than lupus of the skin, but systemic lupus. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind I'm a noob at this, so some terms and words and stuff I might not know about. They have me on a tramadol, and they have me on, excuse me, bag old pills. I'm on this, tramadol and that, and hydroxychloroquine. I forgot what this is generic for. It is on the tip of my tongue, and it begins with a P, but I know you ladies know what I'm talking about. So it's about time for me to take my round of pills anyhow. So might as well leave them out. Plus iron, B12, all kinds of stuff. Well, my first visit, I was just left off with the ointment to put on my head. And it wasn't even that one. It was some Furious or something like that ointment. Let me stop. I gotta put something on my system before I take that tramadol and the butcher face together, because I feel nauseous, you know. And it says, one of them says to take with food. So I got my little fit and active snack. These are really good. They're like 90 calories, 8 sugars. So yeah, I left with an ointment. I went back the next month. They had not yet did blood work by my second appointment. They wanted to find out how the ointment was holding up. It looked like it was starting to try to clear up, but they increased my ointment to the one here to get the ball rolling, because though at that point this spot over here developed. In 1 month's time, a spot over here developed. So it was put down that I get basically the same thing as in the ointment, the way they put it, but it's being injected directly under my skin, across my scalp. That, as well as that's when I had to get a array of had to go get blood work done. So I got blood work. I was just there this month. Yeah, this month. I got my scalp injections. I saw my rheumatologist this month, who actually is the one actually prescribed my medicine here. And with my rheumatologist, I found out I had osteoarthritis in my hips, I had in my knees, and I have carpal tunnel in both of my hands. Um, okay, like I said, this last appointment that's where I found out I had the systemic lupus. It brought it up to a whole nother level. And I also made the conscious decision to get some therapy to help me deal with this. So maybe they can help. And the hardest thing to do was like to tell the ones I love what I'm going through, because I am a year and a half married, and on my wedding day I lost my grandfather. He was more like a father than a grandfather on so many levels. I lost him on my wedding day, and almost a year, like almost a year to the date. Almost, it was like maybe 2 weeks shy of my wedding anniversary. I lost my cousin. And she was only 21, and it was just so sudden and hard that I think I really do need it, because my own mortality plagues within my head. So if I have a lot to say, I think I'll be making a video. But other than that, I will be typing and talking to you ladies. And once you interact with that and, comment back and forth with that, like, I hate typing a whole lot of stuff, like, like on Facebook though. This way it gives you opportunity to come to my channel, check me out, and check out what I've been dealing with and talking about. And like I'm a funny person. I like to have fun. So like I said, in the room, in the group. Thanks for letting me join. I felt so alone with this until I started doing my research. And thank you for, like I said, thank you for letting me in. I'll talk to you ladies soon. Bye bye.